From dating rumors going all the way back to 2020 to having a different relationship that you might not expect, this is everything you need to know about Hayley Atwell's alleged romance with Tom Cruise. She joined the Mission Impossible cast in late 2019. Director Christopher McQuarrie welcomed her into the franchise with a post on Instagram, and her fans were really happy about it. They felt like it was the right move because she's already been a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It only makes sense that she'd step up her game and join Tom in an epic globe-trotting adventure. She signed up to do her own insane stunts, which included dashing through the tight streets of Rome in a Fiat 500. When you're in a Mission Impossible movie, you learn to do things you once thought were impossible. That's the whole deal when it comes to working with Tom, but unfortunately, it also led to an unexpected side effect. Tabloids and social media began buzzing with rumors about the two of them dating each other. One of them said that the pair hit it off during lockdown in 2020. It was a difficult time for everyone around the world, dealing with complications related to COVID, isolating indoors for days, weeks, or even months, social distancing wherever you go, and the paranoia that came along with it. It was a dark moment for everyone, but apparently, Tom and Hayley were allegedly getting closer than ever. Some people even said that the two of them were inseparable, and this came as a shock to a lot of people. Cruise hadn't dated anyone publicly since his divorce from Katie Holmes in 2012. He's had a chaotic dating history, and it's not for the right reasons. For context, he married Mimi Rogers in 1987, and they divorced 3 years later in 1990. His fans believe that this is where things went downhill. Mimi had grown up in Scientology, and she converted him to it during their relationship. So whenever you hear someone talking about Tom and his open support for Scientology, that's where everything began. His open support for Scientology started affecting all his future relationships, most notably with Holmes. It's one of the reasons that led to their divorce. Tom even admitted that part of the reason why she divorced him was to protect their daughter Suri from the church. And that's really concerning, don't you think? For a long time, the church has been associated with cult-like behavior, often asking its members for money and contributions to keep its business running. In fact, they have audit sessions where someone will heal you of all your past traumas, provided you write them a check, of course. So it's understandable why Hayley's fans don't want her to date him. They think his association with Scientology would put her at risk, or worse, he'll welcome her into it and she'll accept. One of them even referred to Tom's relationship with Scientology as a cult, and that his public image is very carefully constructed to fool the audience into loving him. On the other hand, maybe the dating rumors are just that, rumors. Hayley recently revealed that there's nothing going on between the two of them. They're co-workers who get along really well, and that people pointing fingers at them feels grubby and dirty. She doesn't like that everyone's assumptions are being projected onto her working relationship with Tom, because at the end of the day, it involves people in her personal life, people she's known for years and loves a lot. So it really upsets her that they're on the receiving end of these rumors that people come up to them and ask them all sorts of baseless questions, and I totally get where she's coming from. It sounds very invasive if you ask me. But you want to know the real kicker that'll end the entire debate? She got engaged to her boyfriend, Ned Wolfgang Kelly, in April of 2023. That's right, the couple keeps their relationship really low-key and aren't photographed much in public, which is why someone might think that she's still single or that she's involved with her co-star. That didn't stop people from speculating, though. Before she got engaged to Ned, rumors started buzzing that she split with Tom for the second time. They make it sound like a whirlwind of a relationship, don't they? This rumors followed her around since 2020, and it's not surprising that she's very tired of it. There aren't any confirmed sources, by the way. Only tabloids saying that they got their information from an insider source. You can never really trust an insider source, can you? They say that Tom and Hayley's on-screen chemistry in Dead Reckoning wasn't for the cameras alone. They hit it off from day one and developed an insane attraction while they filmed in the UK, Venice, Rome, and Norway. As of recording this, neither of them have confirmed the rumors. And I don't think they will, because there's fans who say that their on-screen chemistry's a result of their acting chops. They're both really talented actors and have years of experience under their belt. If their chemistry felt off, the audience would know and they'd mentally shut themselves off from the characters. After all, why should they care about two people who feel nothing for each other? What people might be taking as legit attraction could simply be hard work and talent. Actors have to do screen tests before filming starts because the directors need to make sure they make a good pair. If there's no chemistry, then they replace one of the actors until it makes sense. And that's pretty much what happened for Dead Reckoning. Hailey and Tom make a good-looking pair, and they're awesome at their jobs. That's all there's to it. But here's even more evidence that she's never been linked with Tom in a romantic way. She looks at him and Chris McQuarrie like her favorite two uncles. She wasn't wrong when she said the rumors sound dirty. Like, who'd want to be associated with their uncle like that? Anyway, Cruise is more of her life coach and safety guard than he is a lover. And he gave her advice about how to deal with the rumors too. She said he got a really intense look in his eye and said, "You know exactly who you are, you know what you're about, and that's the only thing that matters. If you know what your value system is, then it doesn't matter what people think of you." And wow, that's the kind of advice I could have used in high school gym class. The point of her conversation with Tom was that she never felt anything for him. She's had sexier chats with her postman than she's had with him. The truth about him is that he's a class act behind the camera. He's involved in every aspect of filmmaking, from its pre-development stages all the way to distribution. He's got decades of industry experience and knows how to handle the pressure. And everyone who's worked with him says he's one of the nicest, most considerate actors out there. Say what you will about his association with the Church of Scientology, but the man's a consummate professional. He cares about everyone on set, and that care extends to Hailey too. If you've watched Dead Reckoning Part 1, then you'll remember the two of them navigating a train while it's falling into a ravine. It's an incredibly complicated stunt that uses real sets and action choreography to get just right. They had very little time to run up an incline, then jump to another train car before it plummeted into the river below. It's one of the most intense set pieces in a Mission Impossible film, and it took a lot out of Hailey. By the end of filming, she began suffering from intense fatigue. She described it as being constantly aware of your surroundings, working at 100% capacity and repeating it multiple times. That's bound to knock the air out of anyone, even Tom. But being the considerate coworker that he is, he told her that she was suffering from adrenal fatigue and that all she needed was some chocolate. So he got up and got her a box of chocolates, which helped her relax and get her head back in the game. Now, this could be interpreted in a number of ways. Someone might have seen that and thought, maybe there's something going on between the two of them. And someone else might look at it and say, Tom and Hailey are really good friends who help each other out when it's needed. On the flip side, it's understandable why there's rumors surrounding them. They've been working closely since 2020 and they've traveled to beautiful locations together. They may have even gotten dinner at some point as colleagues after a long day. And they're two of the most in-demand actors working in Hollywood right now. Some say it might even be a PR stunt to market Dead Reckoning Part 1. But as always, when it comes to rumors, it's best not to believe insider sources. Not unless they've got undeniable evidence. So, from having a different relationship that you might not expect, to dating rumors going all the way back to 2020, that's everything you need to know about Hailey Atwell's alleged romance with Tom Cruise.